Next Thursday's film on 4 is a love story, caught up in the bitterness and violence of the Ulster Troubles.
Is she new in there?
Well, that's Marcella Morton. Lives at Macragall Road. You know that police fella got shot last year.
Cal, you're very quiet.
Want that?
There was 2 men here looking for you. One of them, that school teacher fella.
Helen Mirren and John Lynch star in Cal, the film on 4 next Thursday at 9.
Next tonight, the second part of Consuming Hunger considers how the African famine was appropriated by the Western media through events such as Live Aid and Sport Aid, and how the negative side of such attention is that it paints a partial picture of conditions on the continent and bolsters the West's feeling of superiority by depriving Africans of their dignity.
Once upon a time, all the king's men couldn't make him take some junior pain relievers. But there's new Junior Paraclear. Junior Paraclear is paracetamol-based, gentle on junior stomachs, quick to dissolve for speedy action, with a strawberry taste. And it relieves junior miseries from headaches to colds and flu. New Junior Paraclear. There's no easier way to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
These are just some of the Legion companies who've moved to Peterborough since the Romans did. Free phone Peterborough for more about the Peterborough effect. It's been working for centuries.
For the past 150 years, Friends Provident have been helping people turn their hopes and dreams into reality. By trusting our experience, Friends Provident policyholders have continually enjoyed well above average returns. In the meantime, Friends Provident have quietly grown to become one of the largest life assurance companies in the land. And with no shareholders, the full benefit of your investment comes straight back to you. Friends Provident. You can depend on a friend.
Harry was a small businessman who thought he couldn't afford a computer. No wonder he was always up to his eyes in it. But then along came the Amstrad PC 1512. It starts at just £449 plus VAT and comes complete with easy-to-use software and a mouse. It can also use industry standard software, so there are thousands of programs to help the small business grow bigger. Amstrad PC 1512, compatible with you-know-who, priced as only we know how.
The people at Fairy have been comparing it with 4 of the other best-known washing-up liquids in the country. You know, the ones you see in all the shops. Now, Fairy may cost a few pence more, so let's see what you get for your money. You get Fairy's mildness, of course, but you also get Fairy's longer-lasting suds. So when Fairy has done all this, and the others have run out, there's still enough left in the Fairy bottle to do, ready, girls? All this extra washing up, and all for those few extra pence. So you see, with Fairy, a few more pence makes a lot more sense.
St. Ivel Gold is a low-fat spread for people who like a creamy, golden taste. So if you're aiming for half the fat with a delicious taste, St. Ivel Gold will bowl you over.
Don't forget the pancakes on Jif Lemon Day.
If you suffer from blocked sinuses, this is where it hurts. Pressure builds up here, you get headache and pain here. This is where Sinutab comes in. Sinutab clears the congestion here, relieves pain quickly here. Sinutab relieves sinus pain and headache fast.
This is Channel 4. Now, the final part of the documentary Consuming Hunger considers how famine in Africa became a media event elsewhere in the world, and how Africans themselves had little say in shaping the image. Next Thursday at 10:55, A War Story is a moving tribute made by his daughter to Canadian Dr. Major Ben Wheeler, whose personality and medical skills enabled his fellow prisoners to survive 4 years in a Japanese POW camp in Taiwan. Mr. Morrison, the director's ready for you, Mr. Morrison. Your audition's next. Good luck, Mr. Morrison.
It's tough trying to land a job when you're young. There you are, anxious to please. You're sure you've got what it takes. And just when you think you're finally getting somewhere, they pop the question, any experience? And you're back where you started from. How can you get the experience they're after when nobody will give you a job in the first place? Use this. It's not just a booklet, it's a way into working. With help into training, help into work, even help into starting businesses, Action for Jobs has over 30 ways to get people on their feet. More help than you ever imagined. Action for Jobs. Helping you to help yourself. Get the booklet from main post offices or job centres.
From size 1 and 2 Simplicity towels to tampons. From nighttime towels to pant liners. Simplicity gives you the confidence to take everything in your stride. Simplicity. Take everything in your stride.
When there's a cough in the family, that's the time to get out the Buttercup. Buttercup soothes, comforts and relieves. Tastes nice too. Buttercup, a name the whole family can trust.
Relax with TV Times. Don't take a chance of missing your favourite programmes on ITV and Channel 4. They're all here. Relax, let Helen Mirren tell you why she goes shopping in a leopard skin dress. Read how Hank Wangford came into being. About Hardwick House, Roy Kinnear's new comedy series. About the snooker genius who coaches the stars. Mother's Day? Don't worry, send this beautiful Rose Bowl. And there's a big star portrait from Hill Street. Relax with TV Times this week.
TV Times.
These are the faces behind Channel 4's teletext service, Foretel. Each day they bring you up-to-the-minute information on all of Channel 4's programmes, what's on and when, plus pages of quizzes, questions and fun. If you have a teletext set, then call up the Foretel index on page 410 and discover how easy it is to get more from 4 with Foretel.
Feeling in the best of health? If not, you'd better sign
Yeah? The patients are not going to know what has hit them.
Yeah? Dr. Sweet, I'm so excited. I've just had a baby.
Yeah? You are a very, very, very stupid person. Now you're earning money like the rest of us.
Is he a homeopath?
Oh, he's got a girlfriend.
Enjoy a spot of rude health in a new comedy series starring the efficacious John Wells, coming soon to Channel 4.
Now on 4, it's every actor's nightmare, the audition. And from the audition to the performance, we'll be visiting their Lordship's house after the break.
When your sinuses are giving you trouble, you need something that'll deal with the catarrh, the congestion, and the pain, all in one. In other words, you need new formula Mucron, with its decongestant to reduce swollen sinuses and clear catarrh, and paracetamol to relieve the pain. All to help you feel human again. With Mucron, it's all in one tablet.
Don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Good thinking. Photographer, you must be able to skydive.
Arranging the best lineup of pop stars you'll see on television this Christmas time.
You're asked to do things.
Oh!
If you like what's on the box, then you'll love what's in the book. Out now at a bookshop or newsagent near you.
This booklet is a brief guide to the range of benefits and services which are there to help if you or someone in your family is handicapped. It covers all kinds of cash benefits and health and social services. Although it can't give full details of everything, it tells you where to go for more advice and help. It's called Help for Handicapped People. Ask for a copy at your Social Security office, Citizens Advice Bureau or library.
Now, to round off the day's proceedings, Glyn Mathias reports from their Lordship's house.
Peers warn the government Britain's future in science and technology is in jeopardy without more research and development. And a Liberal peer is rebuked for asking too much about Trident. The House of Lords has been staging a high-powered debate on the future of science and technology in Britain. There was warning after warning from eminent scientists and former university vice-chancellors that Britain's industrial future was in jeopardy if the current decline in research and development was allowed to continue. The Lords were debating the Select Committee report which we outlined in our last programme. The committee said Britain was spending far less than our industrial competitors on research and development, and the government should take a lead in restoring the position. They proposed a National Council of Science and Technology chaired by the Prime Minister. The latest government figures show a further drop in investment in manufacturing industry, and the committee chairman, Lord Sherfield, suggested the government didn't really understand the connection.
I wish to draw your Lordship's attention to a rather fundamental issue, namely whether there is a link between expenditure on research and development and a country's economic and industrial performance. The government, through the mouth of the Treasury, told the committee there was not. The committee recognized that this link is difficult to substantiate. Nevertheless, they find it hard to accept such a negative view when all our industrial competitors take the opposite one and are still increasing their expenditure while the United Kingdom is contracting its expenditure and planning to continue to do so.
Criticisms the Education Secretary Kenneth Baker will have to reply to soon. Meanwhile, there were some government reassurances.
I hope that your Lordships will readily appreciate from what, in the time available, can only be a brief overview of some government initiatives, that we are very much aware of how important civil research and development is to the growth of new technology-based industries, to the creation of jobs, and to the continued prosperity of the country.
Let me put to the government one very simple proposition. We are now told on all sides that the Chancellor of the Exchequer has got some £4 billion to give away next month. Coincidentally, give or take a few hundred million, £4 billion or so has been raised by the government in this financial year through its privatisation programme. Would it not make sense, and would it not be logical, to reinvest the proceeds of the sale of assets in the industrial future of our country, instead of cutting the standard rate of income tax, as apparently proposed? Would it not be a course of action